Getting ready towards the year end awards, the end of the year 1981, and then we're also getting ready for Beyond Wardome, where everything gets extreme and violent. Superstar Saturday, we're gonna be at the Canada Century, a huge arena toward going out of space. Exotic Rick versus Jet Set Strutter, because at Survival of the Fittest, Exotic Rick was the one who eliminated Jet Set Strutter. So Exotic Rick with the Thinker versus Jet Set Strutter. 1-on-1. Can you get the job done that way? Then Goblin Knight with a bunch of spiders versus Soul Daddy and Johnny Cobra. And then Dickie Thunderbird, the new world champion, versus Damon Von Winkle with Franz Von Winkle. Trying to keep up the momentum, and Damon trying to gain momentum after winning that 6-man tag match. Trying to go solo now. Then Drool versus Magnus Muscle with Mr. Bonsai. Magnus Muscle does not stay down in the dumps. He tries to get back on his game, his A game that is. He always tries to make himself better. And then Sergeant Shipley versus Mother Russia in a feud that they call the Space Race. So they're going to have to climb a ladder to gain a contract that has their match for the women's title against Almighty Dollar. Sergeant Shipley with Chance Solar, Mother Russia with Hammerhead. And then the TV title, Oh Hooligan versus Major Malice. Let's get right into the action. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Sold out Century tonight. Oh, he just dominated the entire match with chops, Irish whips, and submissions of all varieties until he got the 6-figure leg lock to end the match. Exotic Rick got 2 in over his head. That roll up was not enough to beat a Jet Set Shredder. Then the Soul Daddy beat the bunch of spiders and the Goblin Knight with the Soul Glow. And then a double disqualification. So what does this mean? Does Damon Von Winkle deserve a title match or not? We will see. Oh my god, it was a great match to say the least, but not a great ending. And then a Magnus Muscle gaining a skill point, I'm assuming, and then a 3-star matchup with a flying shoulder block defeating Drool. And then an insane ladder match. Even the men were involved. Hammerhead and Chance Solar just kept throwing blows. They were trying to defend their respective woman. So I think they should have a match next week. Then a very not good main event by O'Hooligan and Major Malice. But still coming out of the win with his title still around his waist. Still first place, we'll see you at Sunday Night Slam. The first match is the ladies' title match in the main event, Almighty Dollar versus Sergeant Shipley. And then we will hear from the challengers for the tag titles, Dr. B and Exotic Rick, even being accompanied by The Thinker and Pat Cabbage. So we had the whole crew of the Extreme Danger. And then a tag team clinic, Chet Sky and Jesse Wild, the Neon Express versus Pepe and Francis Barrett, the Fantastique French Barretts. And then a training montage from Johnny Cobra. And then we have Chance Solar with Harry versus Hammerhead with Mother Russia. And then Gepto Roko versus O'Hooligan, which O'Hooligan tried to wheedle his way out of this match. But Gepto Roko said, "Nuh-uh, you're fighting me tonight." Where all this will be going down at the Chi-Town complex.
The B stands for bad. The name's Rick. Exotic Rick.
You making fun of me? Come here so I can slam you.
Great crowd, Gepto Roko with the squeeze, classic bear hug on Hooligan. We may be seeing the next challenger after the Mad Arab. And Chance Solar picking up the win and shooting first against Hammerhead. Then a great montage, which I thought was going to be terrible, but it was great. And I think this was the hands down the best tag match we've ever seen. Two mat wrestling tag teams right now. They went to battle. They went to war. It was amazing. But the La Victory granted the French Barrettes with the victory tonight. And then Dr. B and Exotic Rick to face the Alt Nation in a weapons match. And then Almighty Dollar retaining her championship, blah, 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 blah. But still a great match nonetheless. Good job to both ladies. Still first place, and we still have Weekend Wrestling, the year-end awards, and beyond Wardome. Let's get into Weekend Wrestling, though. At the Shipyard, the first match is going to be a tag team match. The Doberman, Denny and Duke, the Dobermans versus Molotov and Smirnoff, the Siberians. Then we have the challenger for the world title, Mad Arab, is going to speak on his match with Dickie Thunderbird tonight. And then we have a match, Magnus Muscle came to talk to the fans, but then Pelvis Presley got all up in his face, so we're going to see that Magnus Muscle with Mr. Bonsai versus Pelvis Presley with Big Boss Jr. Then we have a pay-per-view commercial for Dr. B and Exotic Rick, the Extreme Danger Team, versus Asa Carterman Buzzsaw, the Alt Nation. And then we have the rematch, Damon Von Winkle with Franz Von Winkle versus Dickie Thunderbird in a rematch. Then we have the Cruiserweight title, Red Pirate Rogers with the Parrot. This is his home arena, by the way, the Shipyard. And then versus Michael T. Wolf with Professor Gigawatt. The great crowd of the shipyard. We got to see the double dog bite to the Siberians to win the match. Good job to the Dobermans. And then a pretty dud performance by the Mad Arab. So I guess that's what you get for hiring a guy who can't talk. But let's see what he does when he faces for the title at the biggest event of the year. The second biggest event. Then Magnus Muscle taking to the sky with a flying shoulder block to beat Pelvis Presley. And he said he will face anyone who wants to have a challenge at Beyond Wardome. So we will still see Magnus Muscle. And then I cannot wait for this tag match, this tag rematch. It's, a weapons match. The Alt Nation versus Extreme Danger. Then he won the rematch, the champion, with a Thunderbird chop to take the win that he was supposed to take before ending in the match in a double disqualification last time. And then Red Pirate Rogers did it. He got the swashbuckler, and he is still your cruiserweight champion. Is there anyone who can take that title away from him? But I don't think the crowd wants anyone to take the title away from him. First place, and we are headed at the year-end war. As you know, it's the final week of December. What a year it's been. The CPU will suggest year-end awards, but I've already told you who we're going to pick. Magnus Muscle, the wrestler of the year. Ace of Cartman Buzzsaw, the tag team of the year. Dr. B, the most hated wrestler and the most popular. Red Pirate Rogers. Thank you to all the members. They are now immortalized in the year winners. But let's get into Beyond the Wardome. We get their merch. Don't forget to make your way up to the Lunar Bowl in space. Largest arena we have. The world title main event, Diggy Thunderbird versus Mad Arab. Inside a prison cell. And then we will hear from Major Malice, a patriot, talking to all the great fans in attendance. And then a TV match, and an I Quit rules. They have to say the words, I quit, not tap out. Say the words. Old Hooligan versus Gepto Roko in an honor and heritage rivalry match for the TV title. And then in a barbed wire death match, Pat Cabbage versus Magnus Muscle. Imagine standing in a ring that was built to make people fight each other. And then on the other side of that ring is your once friend, still your friend. It doesn't matter. Your friend. How would you go about this? And then wrapped it around in barbed wire. And then they loved the match the first time. Let's see it again. This time in a Falls Count Anywhere. Jet Sky, Jesse Wild, the Neon Express versus Pepe Barrett and Francis Barrett Tag Team Clinic Rivalry. Let's see it go down. And then the Arm Wrestling Challenge, Almighty Dollar, the Ladies Champion versus Mr. Tycoon. Both of these people like money, so I know that they're betting a lot of money on whoever wins this match. And then the weapons match, Asa Carterman Buzzsaw versus Dr. B and Exotic Rick, Alt Nation versus Extreme Danger with the Thinker. And then we have Minx, Sergeant Shipley, and Elfat. Elfat bringing the Gargoyle, Sergeant Shipley bringing Chance Solar, and Minx bringing the Growler. Let's get it started. sold out, and the Lunar Bowl. Sergeant Shipley is next in line for the women's championship with a power loader to both women at the same time. Good job to Sergeant Shipley. And then Exotic Rick may have a dangerous injury here against with this match, but still your champs are the Alt Nation. And then a great arm wrestling match. Unfortunately, it was a tie. And then I think one of the Barrettes are injured, but they still won the match 2-0 against the Neon Express. And then he beat his friend to a pulp. A bloody mess these two men were. But a great match they put up tonight for the fans. And I think maybe out of hatred for each other. But good job to Magnus Muscle. Maybe he wants to go for that world title again. And then the I Quit match, I think he was too old. I think he was too worn down. But that quick in a match with the barroom brawl and then a submission locked in. And he said the words, I quit. And then a great sold out attendance tonight as Major Malice told us. So thank you for that. And then that quickly in the match, throwing him into the cage, wall, into the turnbuckle, everywhere, using no weapons, using his brute strength, won the title. But I think he overused his muscles tonight, even though Dickie Thunderbird barely touched him. But now we are looking at your new world champion, Mad Arab. 1982, we have Odo Thompson's brother, Strong Arm. But guess what that means? There's a new trio in town, the Gold Club, Jet Set, Strong Arm, and Odo. First place, but you know what's next? Super Battle Royale. Thank you guys for being such great fans.